Episode summary. When Peppa's bicycle goes missing, Daddy Pig suggests using a little imagination to ride an invisible bicycle. This playful idea leads to a day filled with fun, creativity, and surprises. Along the way, Peppa and her friends imagine. But where could Peppa's real bicycle have gone? With teamwork and a bit of detective work, they discover a surprising twist. Opening scene, Peppa and George are playing in the garden. The narrator sets the scene. Narrator. Today, Peppa and George are getting ready for a bike ride. Peppa, excitedly, I can't wait to ride my bike. It's my favorite thing to do. George, ringing his tricycle bell, ding ding. Peppa runs to the shed to get her bike, but looks puzzled. Peppa, oh no, my bicycle isn't here. Scene 1. Searching for the bicycle. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig join Peppa and George in the garden. Mummy Pig, are you sure you left it in the shed, Peppa? Peppa, yes, Mummy. I always put it here. Daddy Pig, don't worry, Peppa. We'll find it. The family searches the garden, checking behind bushes and around the house, but the bike is nowhere to be seen. George, pointing, invisible bike? Scene 2. Daddy Pig's idea. Daddy Pig has an idea to cheer up Peppa. Daddy Pig, if we can't find a real bike, why not ride an invisible one? Peppa, confused, an invisible bike? How do you ride that? Daddy Pig, pretending to pedal, like this. Peppa and George laugh and join in, pretending to ride invisible bicycles around the garden. Scene 3. Imaginary adventure. Peppa and George invite their friends to join in the fun. Soon, everyone is riding invisible vehicles. Peppa, calling out, let's go to the park on our invisible bikes. Danny Dog, my invisible bike is the fastest. Rebecca Rabbit, mine is a flying bike. The children ride their invisible vehicles through the park, over pretend hills, and across imaginary rivers. Peppa, this is the best bike ride ever. Scene 4. The bicycle mystery. At the park, the children notice Mr. Bull fixing a fence. Nearby, they spot something shiny. Peppa, pointing, look, that's my bell. Mr. Bull, oh, is this your bike, Peppa? I found it by the fence and was fixing the tire for you. Peppa, relieved, thank you, Mr. Bull. Mr. Bull returns the bike, and Peppa happily rings the bell. George, smiling, ding ding. Scene 5. Invisible bikes forever. The children continue to play with their invisible bikes, even after Peppa gets her real one back. Peppa, invisible bikes are so much fun. You don't even need a shed to keep them in. Daddy Pig, laughing, and you'll never lose them either. Closing scene. Peppa and her friends race their real and invisible bikes back home. Narrator. Peppa learned that sometimes imagination can turn a problem into a great adventure. What a fun day! Peppa and George shout together. Peppa and George, invisible bikes forever. The screen fades as the theme song plays. The end.